Today I want to talk about what the FX30 is missing and this simple accessory that came in super handy for me, and I'm seeming to use it almost every day. Under $20, this accessory is so needed for the FX30 and some other Sony cameras actually. I ordered a few pieces of gear that I've been reviewing and I'm going to keep reviewing for my recent road trip that we did with the family. We bought an RV, we did 30 days around the United States, lots of outdoor stuff, and outdoors is where this came in super handy. I'm not talking about the handle that you see on it right now, although this is a fun handle and it actually just fits this camera so perfectly, but that's not it. This one item is ridiculous and it came in so handy, and let's just get it out. It is the SmallRig screen hood. So this screen hood is super handy for these flip out cameras. There's a list of cameras that it works on right here. So list of cameras that it works with. It works with the ZV-E10, the FX30, FX3. Could be compatible with your Sony camera. Click on the link in the description if you want to see if it's compatible with your camera, but I'm talking about this for the FX30 right now. We're missing the electronic viewfinder on the FX30. So on a sunny day, you're not able to stick your eye on the viewfinder and really check your exposure and stuff like that and make sure that your focus is on. So putting this sunscreen on helped me so much because I shot without it some, and one of my daughters was using the ZV-E10 and did not have it on while I was shooting with it on, and she's like, I can't see the screen. I was like, well, you need one of these, and she's like, why didn't you give it to me? And I gave it over to her for a minute and she put it on the ZV-E10 and she was like, oh my god, this makes all the difference in the world. So like, I know that like even somebody that's a very new camera user, it comes in handy for. So we like shot all these shots in the desert, and we went to Moab and like did all the national parks in Utah, which I'll have videos coming out on those guys. So if you're interested in seeing some travel stuff, subscribe here, but also check out my other channel, Swirling Eddie, and go and see all of our adventures I'm beginning to edit for the trip. So it was an intense trip. So I got these shots with the FX30, and if you watch some of my other FX30 videos, I'll pop up my run and gun mistake one up top. You'll notice that I did have a problem with getting exposure when I originally took this for the first time on a trip shooting when I went to Florida, and I was having such troubles with exposure. One, I didn't have the zebra set correctly, but also just like the sun glare on the screen, I couldn't tell if I was overexposing or not. And this thing just helps so much. So SmallRig makes this, and let me show you something else about it. So it folds up super small. So if you're not using it, there's clouds over the top when you're starting your day, or you're starting early in the morning while the sun's not out. Just throw this in your pocket and take your camera and head out. And as soon as the sun starts coming out and you're having issues seeing the screen, you just slide it out of your pocket, unfold it, and put it on your screen. So you can either strap it beforehand, or I like to put it over the top of the screen and just make sure it's snug, because if you're not snug with it and you turn real fast or something, you can shoot it off of it. So you definitely want to snug it down, and then you can be a little flimsy with it and it ain't going anywhere. So yeah, run and gun, you're outside, this little piece comes in so handy and doesn't look bad on the camera either. It gives it more of a professional look. So I mean, this camera's super pro looking anyways, but it gives it a pro look. What do you think? It's like $15.99 right now. And I think when I bought it, it might have been $20, but right now it's $15.99 on Amazon as we're talking here. So if you use the link in the description, it does help me out, guys. And if this was informative to you and you think this is a sweet part, let me know in the comments, and don't forget to hit that like button. But I wanted to keep this one super short, guys, so I'm going to get going. But I am also going to do a review on the Photo Pro X Air Cross 2, so subscribe if you want to see that and some other travel things that I used with this camera and my ZV-E10. But in the meantime, go check out my rest of my Sony FX30 playlist right here. And guys, I'm gonna go shoot some more stuff, get those reviews going, and get some videos out to you. Go shoot something awesome. Don't forget to post it. Peace out. I'll see you next week with another one. Later.